Hi, I'm Dominic and you're watching Shoptalk Extreme. And today's topic is rebranding. Or, well, not actually rebranding, but I'm changing something about my logo and the look of my shop. And you've probably seen it already. Actually, I think you're seeing it right now. The idea was to get a color scheme. And not only did I want to unify the look of things in my shop, just a little bit, but I like these colors. And I'm talking about this, the gradient from, let me check, red or orange to yellow. And the recent month I've taken to spray painting most of my power tools and some of the other tools as well. My problem is that sometimes I record stuff for a video and then I'll edit it months later, which was the case for the lathe shroud, which is the reason in turn why the lathe has still been blue at that time. I have recorded so much clips and footage that I'm not going to use for any project because the project didn't come to pass, that I find it hard to tell where I actually made the cut, and I thought about trying to get all the old videos out before releasing new ones, but that didn't work. As you've already seen, I painted a number of my shop tools. I also painted the side of my bandsaw and the side of my table saw, and I still got it on my list to do the miter saw, dust collector and so on. Well, I did also paint my vise. And you know, that's my old sticker, or it's still the current sticker, but I provide an add-on just in case someone wants it. And if you want it, well, contact me via email dominic@dominicswoodworks.com. And I send these out for free, but of course if you feel then pressure to pay me something, I won't judge you. And this whole rebranding deal is also the part of the mystery prize that I announced for the challenge tree, which Chris Martin won, and it's a t-shirt. I actually made more of them. I'll publish a video about how I made them. It will probably be a quick thing. And I made a small batch, I think, with all those that are spoken for. I might have 2 or 3 over to put on sale. And I put them on my Etsy page. I'll put a link somewhere there, just in case you're interested. I would appreciate if you bought them, and if there's interest, I'll make more. I'm also still experimenting with the color because that's spray paint, and I also hope that they do hold up if you wash them often. I did a few tests and the paint seemed to hold up okay, but I can't make any promises because, well, I think if I took a shirt, spray painted it and put it in the washing machine and let it run for 3 days straight, I would get a frown from Tim Sway. Who will also get a t-shirt, by the way. So, and now that that's out, it doesn't sound like as much as I thought it would be, but it still feels good to get it out of my system. I hope you like this new look. I thought about doing more thorough rebranding in the sense that I changed Dominic's Woodworks to something else. Dominic's Stuff, which is my Twitter handle, which I like because I don't only want to use wood. I want to still have this leather project in the works and other materials, casting and so on. But I thought to change it now everywhere, and I can't change it everywhere because some user accounts and such are fixed, or I haven't looked into changing them. I stick with Dominic's Woodworks because, well, I think it's just out there. It's, for what it's worth, it's known, and hey, that's a Game of Thrones reference. It is known. Yeah, anyway, so I decided to go with the color scheme. I hope you like it. I hope you find it more interesting and entertaining. Oh no, that would be the content. Just more happy feeling. What I also did in the lathe short video already, I changed my thumbnail template. I don't know whether I stick to that one. It has the gradient as a frame and the DW for Dominic's Woodworks as a logo rather than the whole Dominic's Woodworks, which nobody could read anyway in the thumbnail view. And I dropped the 2 bars, and I think I'll instead go with either a very descriptive thumbnail or a good thumbnail and a one word thingy that should be able to be read, that you can read in the thumbnail view. I don't know whether I stick to that, and I don't know whether I should redo all the old thumbnails, which would be probably something I do over a large... which would be something I would do over a large period of time, but if you have any input on that, or if you saw the lathe shroud thumbnail and thought, yes, that's it, or if you thought, no, not at all, then please let me know. And, well, as always, I appreciate your support. Let's do the Patreon thingy that I'm still struggling with getting some rewards out, but I'm getting there. Maybe t-shirts too. So, thank you for watching, thank you for your support. I'm looking forward to your feedback, and as always, remember to be inspired. Hi, I'm Dominic, and you're watching Shoptalk, Chopsticks Extreme.